What is going on, guys? And doing here back at you with another commentary, and this is a sequel to the tips and tricks, or however you want to say that I have for you guys today. This is just to help you guys out. As always, I start out with my sniper, and here I'm showing the opposite spawn. Here you can hear them trying to do the final round. They have two final round snipers. I know you guys didn't see my inspection of their team, but they have two final round snipers, two thorns, and I believe a hawk moon. And right off the bat, I know we are at a disadvantage because of the fact that two final rounders, and then they have thorns and a hawk moon, so they are going to play from the far side. And of course we have to push in because of the fact that they have the flag available to them. Here I try to get a nice pick with the last word, and it does happen. When it comes down to pushing this room, guys, like I said in the previous video, you have to be very careful of this of getting the first pick, and then you're able to push in. Here my teammates got a little distracted and they went around the area instead of pushing straight forward, which is something good because you can pinch them down, but at the end of the day they have better lanes of sight available to them. Instead of you just pushing through, you can just wait for them to open the doors and then blast them, and then you probably get a pick or two, and then you're able to push in. This match was a little bad for me, in my opinion. I changed weapons constantly because of the fact that they were using weapons that some people think are bad, but at the end of the day, if they use the weapons, then what can we do? The only thing I can do is try to do the best for my team, and I was carrying a buddy through here, and I had to pull out the thorn at one point, and that is to help me because they're using thorns. They got the better positioning in the map. They have the better spawn, and it's hard for the people to push in when they got a thorn team on the other side, and they're not even trying to push your way either. So here, guys, when it comes down to playing players like that, if you have a thorn, and I mean if you're a thorn hater, then don't use it. You know, it is your preference, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm not going to be one of those guys that is getting fucked up and just not do anything about it. So this is exactly what happened in this match. I was tired of thorn and people dying from the thorn. Here I got picked up with a fireball grenade. Guys, you got to be very careful of warlocks, of sunsingers, because of the fact that they have that fireball grenade. As soon as you get it hit a couple times and you know they're shooting at you, try to push back as soon as you can, because they will pick you up with that fireball grenade. And here I make my changes. I go to the thorn and I go to the shotgun because of the fact that they're playing thorn and they're playing shotgun as well as a final round. And the best way that I've seen to beat out final round is either out snipe or shotguns. And here you cannot really out snipe final rounds because of the fact that it's such a choke point trying to get snipes in through this door or go from the back. Here you see they always waiting with the thorns. They ran out of special ammo, so they're not trying to pick me up with the final round. Here I see one guy, he's speaking, he missed. I got two shots on him. I go for the super, but right off the bat something stupid happened. This guy had the super. This Titan had a Fist of Havoc, and I'm like wondering how the hell he has it when he's at the bottom of the leaderboard and I have more kills than him. And you know, it is what it is, guys. Sometimes you just gotta let it roll. I was checking to see how he had it, but he has 100% intellect, so I guess he was the one to stay alive the whole time. So anyways, as I was saying, guys, here I changed my weapons. I try to do a bottom push, try to push in, try to throw a grenade or whatever, and try to do a push, but unfortunately this guy was already waiting for me, so I had to pull back. And here I picked him up, so I know this teammate is gonna come through. I go in for the shotgun shot, I get the shotgun shot, and that last one is gonna come through too, and I get a second shotgun shot on him too. So This is a tactic that I use a lot, and if you feel guilty using the thorn, then use something else. Use the Hawk Moon or whatever. And if you don't want to use Fellwinter's Lie just because it sounds bad, this is a second generation Fellwinter's Lie, so it's a House of Wolves. It doesn't have Hammer Forge, so it's not really the best shotgun in the game. It is like second best with the Matador. Matador and House of Wolves, Fellwinter's Lie are about the same thing, but the Fellwinter's Lie still outdoes it in damage, even though with the Matador you get a faster fire rate. Here I got the shots in with the thorn, and my buddy was able to pinch him down from the other side. Well, not pinch him down, but come in from a different angle and try to get shots on him. That is something you guys can do as well, but you have to be able to have your stronger player go around and do that, because if you send in somebody that is not so great to try to outshoot them and flank them from a different side, that person is going to die, and then you are going to be at a disadvantage because it's going to be 2 versus 3 really quickly. So here we got wiped out at the heavy ammo. He caught me off guard by surprise with the pulse rifle from the side, and I guess he changed weapons and put out the messenger and changed like his rocket launcher in order to get better rockets. That's a strategy a lot of people use. If you feel like doing that, I know that might sound cheap or whatever, but if it's available in the game, then you can do it. You can change to like a messenger and like a truth combination, or like a Jalahorn combination if you have one, or that's really it when it comes down to rocket launchers. Here I try to pick this guy up, but he's still watching that door with that thorn, and I got the assist because I had told my buddy that he was hurt. Here I try to push in with a shotgun. I get the shot off, and I know the last guy is here somewhere. I push back, I wait for him. He should be coming in, and then we traded. This guy goes off for the self-resurrect, so I told my buddy straight up, go pick him up, go get the revive, and try to get the super on him. But he hesitated. He could have had a 3-piece right there because he was a Titan, so he came in too late to try to get the super off. So that was a mistake he made. He should have paid attention and listened a little more. That is something I talk about with every single one of my teammates, because communication is key. I might be seeing something you're not seeing, and when it happens like that, you can really be successful, or you can just be straight stupid with it. Here I take out my sniper again because I don't see myself using shotgun too much. It's hard to push when they have a team of thorns on the other side and they're not camping. And also they have all kinds of different weapons. Just like me, they have changed their weapons as well. Here I told them, even though I picked one up and I was trying to go for the push, my teammates got tagged, so I had to tell them to back off, especially when they had a grenade coming through in there. Here I try to go for the shots again, but I know their sniper is not waiting for me. He got me with a final round, and I just got a body shot on him. Guys, when you die from final round, you can also hear, if I'm not mistaken, you can also hear like the shot doesn't really hit the head. It's like 2 different sounds when it hits your body and it hits the head, and you can also hear that. So that's how I know I got hit with the final round instead of a normal shot, because of the fact that I could hear it. Here I got a tag on this guy, so I try to push him. He goes for the revive, and I had to push back, and he got me with the super. He got 2 of us with the super. So now my buddy, I'm relying on my buddy to do that, but it was a tired match. So we're still trailing by 2. So I know I have to clutch up and do something, because if we don't, then we're gonna lose. My buddy got 5 kills in that round, which is great, even though he had 2 deaths. That is how every single round has been in this match, because of how tough it is to push the enemy with thorns and snipers. When they're camping out, they're not trying to push you, or they have the better position, so we have to push them. Here my buddy was able to pick somebody up, so I know I can push in. This guy tags me with a thorn. I know his tag, so all we have to do is come in and get him up. My buddy goes for the Nova Bomb, so I know this guy's gonna try to flank out, so I just wait for him right here with a sniper. I'll try to go and think about going for the sniper, but he didn't come up. Guys, so when it comes down to this match, guys, you have to be able to outsmart your enemy, outplay your enemy, outgun your enemy. You have to be the better player whenever you're facing people that are somewhat decent or somewhat good. I know we were struggling because we were carrying my buddy through, but it's not an excuse. If we had another solid player, then we would have wiped them out really quickly, and I wouldn't have the need to change my weapons to you know, try to compensate for what we're missing. This guy made a mistake here. He came here alone, and I was like, this is an easy pick, so I try to watch out. I got tagged with the thorn. Now I have to hide out and wait for them to come my way. So I know I have the super. I'll go for it, and I can pick up one, and I know that other one, if I go in through there with that thorn, he's gonna kill me. So I pulled back right away, and I told my buddies just to watch the bodies, because he still got to come in and push up. And in these situations, guys, just wait out the enemy. Don't push them, because I'm one of those guys that have clutched up 1 versus 3 many times, and I do it by drawing in the enemy. If the enemy chases me and allows me to get kills, then I'm going to win, because I have the better position and I'm outsmarting them. So you don't want to push them. Here, my buddy, he's great at the game. He has like a 3.2 KD or some shit like that. So I was like, yeah, I don't care about him, but my other buddy has to stay and watch the bodies. Here I got the trade. He went in for the Matador, and I went in for the Arco Grenade and Thorn combination. Well, guys, I hope you did enjoy the commentary and gameplay. This is going to be my last tip video for the day, and I'll be catching you guys later.